So now it's the four-hole hitter, Scott Rolens.
Number 17.
First pitch misses.
1-0. Ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Liner, base hit, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. That's about as textbook.
As we go to the last of the third. Here's the third baseman, Scott Rolens. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Myers snags it on the run. That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
Well, these Phillies doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Makes the grab, one down. And digging in for Philadelphia, Scott Rolens. And a swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Brings it in. One away. So runner at second, 2 down. Next to hit, Scott Rolens. And downstairs. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
1-1.
And the sweeper misses. And there's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now for the Phillies, Scott Rolens. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Popped up. So runner at second, 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Scott Rolens. And that is out of play. Weathers fires. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Nabs it, and that is the third out. Bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, Scott Rolens. Ryan Weathers will get back to work. Swung on, belted. Ranging back. And out of here. Weathers back to work. Foul ball there. And the next pitch is way outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hauls it in after a long 2 down, base is empty. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Scott Rolens. And that one is lifted in the air. Conine makes the play. And here's the third baseman, Scott Rolens. Late on that fastball.
It's 0-1.
To the left side, but it is well foul. Rojas on at second with 2 down. Hot shot to third. Tosses to first. Inning over. So here's the cleanup hitter, Scott Rolens. He's 0 for 1. That's to third. Whips it across, and the inning is. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Scott Rolens. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
It's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Cuts and misses. So digging in, Scott Rolens. Ripped to short. Slings to first. That's the third out. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now the third baseman, Scott Rolens. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Swing and a ball hammered left field onto the track, and he makes the catch. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Scott Rolens. He's already homered in this game. There's a line drive to left field. That's a base hit. Run scores. So 2 down, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Scott Rolens. On the ground. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. This one in the air. Roberts makes the catch. Now here is Scott Rolens. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. The throw's offline. So 2 down. Scott Rolens digs in now. And there's the ball. Pulls that one foul. Out towards right center field. Cowser on the move to the gap. Makes the catch. Inning over. Scott Rolens now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. That's to third. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. The throw in, but it's offline.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
Now up for St. Louis, Scott Rolens. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And he grounds one to the right side. Roberts. Throw to first in time. And up next for St. Louis, Scott Rolens. And that drops in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That one pushed foul. 1 out, bases empty. Line drive. And a base hit right there. So up next,
now
Scott
batting,
Rolens.
number 27.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Granderson sizing this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back now in Toronto. Here's the third baseman, Scott Rolens. Manning back to work. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Touches down, that's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
That can be a really
now
tough pitch to handle.
And next for Toronto, Scott Rolens. 1 for 3. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
And a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's the strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Man at second. To the right side, collected by Torres. Sends it to first. That ends the inning. Now the third baseman, Scott Rolens. He's 0 for 1. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And makes the grab. And that's the third out. Double play ball to second. Over to Baez. Relay to first. Double play. Scott Rolens will hit next.
Ball 1, no strike.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Fastball right back to the mound. Fires over to first. And that is the inning. Scott Rolens next up for the Blue Jays. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for. Next to hit, Scott Rolens. He's 0 for 1. That's towards center. Granderson. So 2 down. Scott Rolens next up for the Blue Jays. This to third. Scott Rolens next up for the Blue Jays. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with a chance to make an impact with 2 away. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's going to be Scott Rolens. Manning back to work. That's
Ball
down
1.
and in.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. One down.
Up
next for Cincinnati, Jim Edmonds. He's 0 for 1.
Edmonds.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
That one fouled off. The 0-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. One down. Now at the plate, Jim Edmonds. He's 0 for 1. On the ground to third. One down. Jim Edmonds, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Braun makes the grab on the run. One down. Jim Edmonds, the next to hit for the Reds. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Sometimes pitchers working backwards, starting with the breaking ball, but it's a tricky approach. He almost wants to bait you out there to throw that stuff to start the at-bat.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. One down. In now for the Reds, Jim Edmonds. Swings through that one.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Next offering way upstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
One down. The batter now, Jim Edmonds. 0-1. Second inning here, no score.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Scott Rolens.
Number 27.
De La Cruz on third with 2 out.
0-1.
Down to the dirt. Scott Rolens, the next to hit for the Reds.
27.
He's 0 for 1. 2 outs. Up the middle. Throws to first in time. Stepping in, Scott Rolens. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. To third, and that one handled. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Scott Rolens. That's out to center field, Isbell. So a runner at third, 2 men out. Rolens getting ready to hit. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Scott Rolens. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. On the ground to first, and foul ball. Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds. De La Cruz at third with 2 away.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Back foot slider ties it. So a runner at third, 2 outs. In now for the Reds, Scott Rolens. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Picks himself up at RBI. Didn't try to do too much.
Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. They get the force. Scott Rolens, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. That one the other way. Takes it in for the out. Base is empty, 1 away. Scott Rolens, the next to hit for the Reds. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1.
That to right. Renfroe getting an angle on it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Back here in Cincinnati, we're in extras here. Here's the third baseman, Scott Rolens. Up the middle. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Scott Rolens digs in now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Now fly ball to right center. Isbell on the move. Scott Rolens now at the plate. Fastball is outside. Ground ball left side. Gets to it with a slide. Gathers and throws. And very nice. So a runner at third, 2 men out. Scott Rolens, the next to hit for the Reds. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
0-1.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. He nails one out to right. It's 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the fourth. Now the third baseman, Scott Rolens. Bubich back to work. This one high in the air to left center. Isbell pulls it down and he makes the catch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Popped up first base side. Pulls it in on the run. Scott Rolens will hit next. Swings through that.
Ha! No balls, 1 strike.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Scott Rolens. He's already homered here in this one.
Hey!
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Isbell makes the grab. So 1 out, nobody on. Scott Rolens, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered in this game.
Oh, nice drive.
And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And here comes Alec Boehm. Cueto back to work. Outside.
That's a ball.
1-0. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. Reaches over the wall. And he's got it. Chase Utley, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game.
The first baseman.
Now, Ryan Howard. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. Next offering is down low. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2.
cut on and miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. And here it comes. To the right side, and that's just foul. The wind to kick the pitch. That catches the corner. Got him swinging. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jimmy Rolens. That's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
2-2.
Just
Count
missed.
full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side, McLean. And that quickly 2 away. And now here is Raul Ibanez. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that's down and away. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Just misses with that one.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.